Hi everyone, I'm Craig Toalson with HBAV, coming to you from the steps of the Virginia State Capitol. The 2026 Virginia General Assembly is nearing the end, and it has been action-packed. HBAV was established 70 years ago to prioritize legislation and policy initiatives that would support our members' ability to produce housing and homeownership opportunities for the residents of the Commonwealth of Virginia. 2026 has been no different. We've come to the 2026 session with high priority bills to address issues that our members have identified as the key barriers to producing adequate, quality, affordable housing for Virginians. They include infrastructure, financing, and the approval process at all levels. To address this, HBAV is working on several key pieces of legislation. First, establishing the Virginia Residential Infrastructure Fund. This fund would allow localities to apply to the Commonwealth of Virginia for funding for water, sewer, stormwater, and transportation infrastructure that are often barriers to producing housing. Second, we are supporting legislation that would allow localities to waive or reimburse water and sewer connection fees or tap fees. We know these costs are in the thousands for every single-family home and every single apartment. Allowing localities to waive these would allow more product, more rents for first-time home buyers and renters. Next, we have what we call our Housing Near Jobs bill. This bill would allow by-right multifamily and mixed-use development in key targeted commercial zones where infrastructure already exists. This by-right ability would allow predictability for members and again, reduce that approval timeline. It's what we need to produce more units. Next, parking. We know that parking spaces cost $19,000 to produce if it's a surface lot or $30,000 to produce if it's structured parking. Where we have key transit areas, we don't need as many parking spaces. If we eliminate these parking requirements, we can reduce the cost to produce housing, multifamily, and single family. In addition to these bills, HBAV is also working to mandate localities to report to the state for what they're doing on their housing policy initiatives. What is working and what is not working? We know there are a lot of really great players out there across the Commonwealth that are taking it serious to produce housing. We want to hear from them, and we also know that there are some that are impeding our progress. We have a lot of work to do. We're not done yet, and we'll keep working. Next, we've been working on bills that would be harmful to our members. First, rent control. There were several bills that would have required rent to be capped. We know that this would not encourage private investment into the housing market. We need more supply. We need to encourage investment in the market. Second, there was a bill that would have expanded impact fee authority. Impact fees would add thousands of dollars of cost to every new home. That bill was defeated. And third, there was a bill that would have required Virginia to automatically adopt the most recent International Energy Code. We know that our homes and our apartments are more energy efficient and healthier than ever. And this process goes through the Virginia Code development process. The process is key and nationally ranked. That bill was defeated and will continue with the process that works. So how can you help? How can you engage? First, tell people about your job sites. Tell about the economic opportunities that exist and the number of workers that are there every day. Two, talk about how energy efficient and healthy the homes are you're building. They're better and better every year, and we've got to tell that story. Third, talk about the barriers that are in place. What makes rents go up? What makes housing costs go up? Talk about that, it'll be very helpful. And lastly, I ask you to please stay engaged with HBAV. We've been around for 70 years and we're going to be around for many, many more with your engagement. All of our news and all of our updates, including bill numbers, are on hbav.com. We appreciate you being a member. We appreciate you supporting this great association.